Ah. Hello, everybody. Noemi here. Wow, it's been a week, huh? Well, I'm back again after taking a little break from streaming. I've been working on something fun, and I'll have more on that when it's ready. Suffice it to say, it's been a long time coming, like a long time. And I'm really looking forward to finally setting it loose to bamboozle and terrify people. So that'll be great. Getting close to done. Probably needs like another week or so in the oven. When it comes out, gonna change things forever. It's not gonna change anything. Okay, so today's stream is bringing back a little something special. So we'll be doing the Sunday showcase once more after it's gone a long time being shoved in the closet. So in short, the Sunday showcase is where I like to show off games and oddities that don't really fit in with what I'm up to the rest of the week. Like, especially if I have a sort of strict game schedule like I do now, where I'm just playing Kingdom Hearts 24/7. I like to have the Sunday to just do whatever the heck I want. So, can be demos, one-offs, short playthroughs, compilations. And for this week, what we have in store is a Shareware CD packed to the gills with 1,000 games for Windows. Now, specifically, this is Cosmi Corporation's 1,000 Best Games for Windows. Now, if that sounds very cyberpunk, very post-apocalyptic, that's sort of what I thought. It's a very disconcerting way to name your CD-ROM. That makes sense. Okay, so today we're going to be slicing through this compilation looking for some choice cuts. Now, I had this physical CD, and I know where a lot of the interesting and strange stuff on it is. So, we're not going to be lacking for material here. I'm actually more concerned we won't have quite enough time to see, like, all the really weird stuff on here. So, let me guide you all on this little adventure into a bunch of games and demos someone found online and slapped onto a CD to fool gullible souls like me. This is Cosmi's 1,000 Best Games for Windows. So, let's get going here. Okay. So as you can see, I've got my very real Windows PC here. It's very, very real. It's got Rey from my favorite anime, Neon Genesis Evangelion, which just came to the States. And I have here, in my PC, a collection of 1,000 best games. Of course, naturally, most of these are going to be like card games little board games, stuff like that. But there are some weird and some really good games in here. I will give it that. There are some good games here if you know where to look. But they are few and far between. Okay, so I believe, if my memory is correct, we will find the most good material here in the little adventure tab. As you can see, they've got little, like, categories you can add. And it's kind of neat. Like, there's a little UI program that separates everything into these little categories. You can select and deselect them at will, so that's not a bad user interface there. But let's see. We got some stuff in the adventure tab. Sorry if this text is a little hard to read. I don't know any way to make all this stuff bigger. Maybe there's a... No. There isn't really an option to make the text bigger. Right, so let's have a look at some things here. So where shall we start? There's some funky stuff here. Okay, I think to start everything off, we're gonna go for a Dink 2 Runes of Coolness. It's described as an action-adventure game. You'll need to shoot your way out. No kidding. Okay, let's install that. Don't say where it installs, of course. You had to look for it on your computer. So there it is right there. Dink 2 Runes of Coolness. I installed a couple of things beforehand just to make sure everything was working okay. But only a few things. The installer installed an installer. It's pretty typical. Okay. Let's install Dink 2 here. See Windows games, that's fine. Please note, this program employs highly optimized graphics drivers. On a few video cards, these graphic drivers might not work properly. This happens to you, just run the setup utility again. Okay. So I don't think we need to do that. Yes, that is exactly what you think it is. Okay.
Welcome to Dink 2 and the Runes of Coolness.
Yeah, this is great. This is perfect. This is the perfect way to start this. Press space to find them. Okay, where are my keys here? Okay. Control shoots. Die! I don't think I need to kill these things. Guessing I need that key.
Ow!
Hi, Sister Rose. Oh, huh. Did I run out of shots or something? Oh, well, got the key. Oh, I got shots again. Guess maybe there's a per room limit that it doesn't tell you anything about. I love how the bullet is, like, offset by a ton. Like, look at how far that is from the gun. There's a world there. What happens if we unlock this?
Ow!
We got a sword, okay. Yeah, what's in here? Here's our boss.
You have attained the runes.
Okay, press space when you're done reading this crap. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. It's like click and create, click and play specifically. It's the 1994 version. Yeah. This software has been around for so long. Like ages ago I did a let's make games thing on the newest one, Multimedia Fusion 2.5. And yeah, it's been like this software has had like the same basic functionality for ages now. It's just like wild how similar it is to what it was in the 90s. Okay, that was a great way to start off there. I remember that. Okay. Oh wow, seriously? It can import them? It is that much backwards compatibility? That's pretty cool. At my kitty. Hey kitty. What you doing? Okay. Let's move on here. Hmm. Yeah, that sounds about what I remember. Okay, so let's go from that to something that's at least kind of cool. So I remember this. I remember having some fun with it. Crusade in space. Where'd that end up? Yeah. Here we go. So even if these are good, I'm not going to be playing them for too long each. See, Crusade is fine. That's fine. The installation's complete and it's been set up. Okay. Finally. Sound is struggling. You, the Emperor. Yeah, that is really struggling. Alright. Time is currently frozen. Well, time is frozen, nothing happens. Okay. So this is a Masters of Orion clone. So let's see if I remember how to play this. Boop. So we've got a transport here. A couple of troops in it. We got this little frigate here. So we're just gonna do a few things here. We're not gonna take too long here. So we can start production. So you've got SD tenths, stardate tenths, which is the unit of time here. We're just gonna make a little frigate here. And we'll have that going. Let's see. How did you order task force around? I want this task force to scout a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one isn't a quick game, I don't think. I think this is this is just like standard Windows UI. Uh, duh, duh. Hmm. I remember selecting the task force this way. Hmm. So let's see. Okay, there we go. So that starts it. Oh. They've encountered something here. Destroyed destroyer. Okay. How do we get this task force selected so we can start moving it around? Uh, let's look in the help quick. Search. Move. Okay, that doesn't really help me. I just want to move my unit. Here we go. Exploring the galaxy. Doesn't say how to actually do it, it just describes it. Hmm. So the task force can be selected by placing the mouse pointer on the icon of the task force. Hmm. That doesn't seem to be working for me here. Hmm. Is there any other way to do it? Hmm. Yeah, this isn't super helpful. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on this for ages. I'm just gonna quit for now. Registration is $29.95 plus shipping. $29.95. Well, that's not a bad game. It didn't seem to be wanting to work well for us. Okay, let's see. Escape from Dinosaur Island. I don't remember this one. Let's see what's up with this. Escape. Oh. All the text is like crammed into this. And it's the background color is not helping here. Welcome to Dinosaur Island. In this adventure, you are trapped inside a dinosaur theme park located on a small island in the British West Indies. To your amazement, the dinosaurs here are real. Wow. And you must figure out a way to exit the islands. In order to get off the islands, you must find your way to the dock and leave by boat. Read instructions regarding gameplay. So you got the go button, the direct button, examine button, take, and operate. Okay. So you click on it and then on an object. Okay. Has to be repeated each time you perform an action. Alright, that's enough to get started. You have arrived at the entrance to Dinosaur Islands. The distance you hear the roar of a mighty T-Rex. Is it safe to enter? Yeah, let's just go. Apparently that's not an option. Hearing the low electric hum of the fence makes you feel at ease as you gaze at the fauna. So let's do the very obvious thing here. Let's operate this fence. Sound. Ta-da! You're dead. You feel almost nothing as 10,000 volts rush through your body. Okay. Let's look around. Nothing here. Let's move around. Danger, high voltage. No kidding. East. A large 4x4 with the markings Ranger stands before you. Noticing the door was open, you walk in. Why the heck not? Okay, nothing to see here, apparently. Anything we can take? Let's get this radio. No? Okay. You can't operate that. I have a feeling we might be able to later, though. Like, we can probably get the key to the ignition or something. Okay, let's leave for now. Oh, there's a little restaurant. How quaint. The world-famous prehistoric restaurant, home of the T-Rex burger. The restaurant is impeccably clean. It appears as if no one has ever eaten here. The mighty T-Rex. This is a picture of the famous T-Rex burger. So, is it a burger made from T-Rex meat, or is it just themed after a T-Rex? There's an important distinction there. The food here is plastic. This is the menu. It reads, the world-famous T-Rex burger, a staff favorite, $4.95. With prehistoric fries, $6.50. Well, that's a pretty good price for a burger. I'd eat it. Let's see if there's anything else to do here. Can't take the menu? Seriously? It's an adventure game. You should be able to take everything that's not bolted down. That's how they work, right? We can go east here into the kitchen, apparently. Why is there stuff cooking here? Pot of boiling liquid. Frying pan with a hamburger on it. What's this little thin pixel here? Box of matches, of course. Ta-da! Like a tiny little square on the screen. We've got pixel hunting here. Empty revolving spice rack. Huh? Let's get my beautiful Evangelion background in view. Wait a minute. Why was that burger cooking in its bun? Okay. Well, I am very concerned by this game. Nothing happened when you used that. By the way, game over. Okay, I think that's enough of Escape Dinosaur Islands. So I'm gonna stay on C because we're installing everything there. Let's see. I remember some of the games on here, but not all of them. Let's see. Oh yeah, Metal Knights 95. Metal Knights 95 is a strategy game in which you have to build and rule an empire. You usually play against friends or even people you do not know over the internet. The original game, Metal Knights, was designed a few years ago as a DOS application. The games were then played on a bulletin board system. Now that's a relic. The game was completely rewritten in 1996 and is now a Windows 95 32-bit application with full internet support, with many new features, and is very addictive and fun to play. Yeah, might as well give that a try. Really hyping it up there. Let's see. Is there a setup or an app here? Metal 95, here we go. Metal Knights. Let's add a player. Well, that's me. Battlefields. Let's just go with the first one. Okay. Looks like we're not playing Metal Knights. It didn't look bad though. It looks like a war game. Okay. So this one is fun. I remember this. So I'll show this off for like a couple minutes. It's not the sort of game that can like be streamed for a long time, but it is like something that's interesting to look at. So Mordor. Run the setup. Got a little dwarf there. Okay. Let's give this that. Alright, this is a public beta version of Mordor. So we got some nice MIDI music going. Might be a little loud. Turn the volume down a little bit there. Okay, so if we create a character, this is basically an RPG. So you can make a little character here. Use one of my old names, Void Bad. I don't know where I got the name from. It just popped into my head at some point. I'm gonna go for a weird race, Asiri maybe. Female, neutral. And we can pump our stats up here. So you want at least 10 intelligence if I remember right. Because there are these like stat up tomes you need 10 intelligence to actually read. So let's save our character. And you can give your character a password. Because the sort of interesting thing about this game is that it's designed sort of with the old mainframe mindset. That like multiple people would potentially be able to play this simultaneously, and each player would have a sort of effect on the world, like mostly with the economy. So we're gonna run our character, and as you can see, we have a little user interface here. We can go to the store, the morgue to revive characters. The guild is where you go to level up and stuff. So I'm just going to briefly go on a little dungeon incursion here. Go into the dungeon with no gear. Let's equip our hands though. We need our hands. So we've got a little auto map there. And it fills in. And it's a very classic dungeon crawler. And in this room, we see a giant centipede, and it's docile at the moment, as you can see here. But if we press the F key, we can fight it and get poisoned. And yeah, basically the idea is that you fill in the map, you die horribly. So a small fee of 29,123 is required, but you do get a little grace period where your guild will pay your fees because they want to take care of their newbies. So we get raised, but there are consequences for doing that a lot. Like, as you can see in the messages, we like aged by 7 weeks and 5 days, and age does matter. Like, your stats start decaying after a certain age threshold based on the race you chose. So yeah, it's like a brief introduction to this game. It's pretty interesting for like something that's pretty much entirely made out of basic UI elements. It's like a legitimate dungeon crawler. And I thought that was really cool when I found this on this CD like ages ago. What was it, like almost 20 years ago now? So yeah. Ooh, I remember this one being kind of interesting. Chorus. While sailing, you receive telepathic messages in the night. The crew leaves you on a nearby island so you can see if the messages are real. An excellent role-playing game with great photographic graphics. Oh yeah, it's sort of similar to Wizardry, except it has this sort of interesting, like, it's hard to describe, like, it's like a desktop game, like you can tab in and out of it while doing other things. But at the same time, it's got like all these complicated but understandable systems going on under the hood, and I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. So we're gonna install Chorus here. And of course the installer installs the setup. Pretty typical. So this is fine. Okay. So it just puts an icon right in the start menu. No need for directories, just put it right there. Quora. So, you know how it said excellent photographic graphics? You'll see what they mean. So, let's read the story out. You are a crew member of the cargo ship Mealy. On night 4 of your voyage, you see lights on the horizon. In your dreams, an old woman sends you telepathic messages. You can't understand them, but you sense that they are distress messages. In the morning, you and the crew sail to the islands. They drop you off and will pick you up when they pass by the island again. Pretty simple story. So our character's default name is Alex H. Ander. Let's give them a better name. How about Nunya Business? Let's randomize our skills. I think we're gonna try to go for a strong guy. These aren't bad stats. Let's accept those. So this is a very lovely interface. It's very clear what each thing does. This is the shore where you came from. The remains of your boat are not here anymore. Okay, so we get different things we can do here. In a little list view. Let's taste the water. You don't like the water, mostly because this is where people dispose their wastes. We're drinking trash water. We can pick up a rock, apparently. You know how it is with adventure games. You gotta pick up the rocks. Wade into the water. You walk into the water, only get your boots wet. Explore. Nothing unusual. Okay. No one to talk to here. Oh, we got some spells. Get spell, gets objects at a distance. The open spell can open things, and the sense spell is used to sense magic. Okay. What do we got here? I think this like box is supposed to go around the object, but it's just like lying on top of it. So we got some rocks, we got some coins, and we got a dagger. Okay, I see. We've got a list of things we can do. Can only drop those for now. And this is our character info. Okay. Let's explore here. In this area, there is a trail that goes west, east, and south. To the north, you see an old, abandoned trail. It has a sign blocking its path that reads, "Path closed for restoration, danger to the east." There's also a tree that appears to have a small hole in it. Move debris. Move the sticks off the trail. Take the sign. You're not a thief, are you? Yes, I am. Look under log. When you pick the log up and look under it, you find dirt. Yeah, that's about what you'd expect. Stick your hand in the tree. Something bites you. And you just die from it. Okay. Alright, let's get back into it. Dwayne. There we go. Make a very strong Dwayne. Okay. Yeah, they're not like used anywhere yet. So something bit us when we went in the tree earlier. But what if we use this spell we have? There's a little action for it too. Okay, let's do that. You cast the Get spell in the tree and retrieve a scroll. It reads, if this is Dwayne, then here's a spell for you to learn. It's called Soak. Okay. We can soak things now. So I'm gonna save my game here. Photographic graphics dot save. Okay, so I think it was east that was dangerous, so let's go west first. And there's just a house here in this island that was hyped up as kind of deserted, I guess. They're just in a big house that's an inn. Apparently streets and stuff. Let's knock on the door. No one answers. What if we enter the inn? The door is locked. Oh, we have something that can help with that, don't we? Wait. You give me an open spell. You give me a locked door. And you're telling me I can't use the open spell on the locked door? Come on, man. Okay. Let's break the door down. We're totally getting mad about that now. The innkeeper bars the door. Be polite. Okay. I guess this is maybe open later. This does have like a weird time system. Well, here's a new adventurer. Now, how can I be sure that I can trust you? I am a bit of a math fanatic, so if you can pass one of my math quizzes, will be considered smart. You will then have access to the town. You will not be able to shop or anything until you pass my math test. I think that I have made myself clear, don't you? Yes, criminals famously bad at math. 3x times 9 equals 54. I solve for x. Uh-huh. Pretty sure that's 2. 13 plus 4x equals 7 plus 6x. Ugh. Math. Hmm. What if that's 2 2? Wrong. There we go. I guess I was wrong. You aren't just stupid, but you give up too easily. Oh well, I guess that's your problem. You may now use this town, just don't cause trouble. So you quiz people on math as a little security measure, but then you just don't care if they get it right or wrong. That's pretty great. And they're just like these 2 guys hanging out in the windows. We can shake their hands. Sheriff doesn't want to shake your hand. I guess he's not a people person. How about the storekeeper? You shake the storekeeper's hand. He looks at you funny. So the sheriff's right next to the general store here. And what if we soak them? You give me soak and you don't let me make people wet? Come on. Like, if you give me silly spells like that, let me do silly stuff with it. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Okay, we got some people we can talk to, so let's do that. Wonder if this is someone the developer knew. Like, one of these characters has to be the developer. They always do that. Ask about name. I am Caspin, the mayor. What about magic? Do you know about magic? Everyone in this town hates magic, except for Lyrsa, but she's now gone. Yeah. Lands. This is a small island. Normally it's cloaked by magic, but that is apparently history. So the magic nobody likes. I see. Town. This... Can you hear that? I activated my Siri by accident. This is a small town, as you can see. 3 main public buildings. The inn, the general store, and the mayor's office dot the entrance. Entrance. Beyond here are the townspeople. Not the townspeople, the townspeople. So what about history? About 5 years ago, my brother went out hunting. He never came back. Ever since then, everything went chaotic. Magical activity, monsters, etc. now rule this land. A few months ago, my son was taken. I now have no one. Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay, how about the storekeeper? What items you got for sale? My small shop doesn't have very many items, for the evil magic has chased away visitors. I only have 3 items to offer. They all cost the same amount of money each. They are a sword, a bucket, and an empty flask. My name is Rick. I'm Rick, the general storekeeper. Sword. Well, I'm in need of berries for my wife Sarah. If you can get me some berries from the forest, I will give you my sword. Or, of course, you could just buy the sword. So, either buy a sword with money or trade worthless forest berries for it. Wonder which we'll go for. Magic. How do you like magic? I hate magic. It has cursed this land too long. People here sure have funny opinions on magic. We're gonna buy a bucket for now. Okay. So we pretty much exhausted everything on this side of things. So let's go to the dangerous areas. Ooh, spooky. We can pick berries. So now we can go back there. And we should be able to give these berries to Rick. And he gives us a nice new sword. As we enter this place, let's save here. Under our photographic graphics save file. Yeah, let's see what else we can do here. Might get some hints if we look. A deep, dark forest surrounds you. Trails go north and west. You feel a sense of danger. We can make the foliage wet. There we go. That didn't do anything, but we can do it. So let's explore. Nothing unusual. Let's keep on going. You are in a pretty part of the forest that goes east and south. Let's pick some weeds. Yeah, some nice weeds. After exploring, you find a riddle by the tree. It reads, "Day free, protect thy, sense thy." Do we have protect? We don't have that yet. Let's explore. Oh, we just did. There's a fork here. North and west. Lake of Trust to the north. This is a lake. A majestic lake is north. You feel a sense of peace and tranquility. Nothing will harm you here. Drink the lake water. Like a healing lake, I guess. Hey, Rose, welcome back. That's okay. I'm just glad you're here. Anything we can use spells on? Not really. Oh, yeah. Definitely has that look. Oh, we're in combat. You find a monster, you engage battle. The monster is just some dude that they gave like red eyes and a mouth to. Okay, let's fight. Boom. Hit for 14 and it counterattacks for 13. Uh-oh. Really hurting us. Yeah, you kill the enemy for inflicted wounds. Good job. We're kind of hurting though. Let's go back to that lake. Let's see what that does for us. Oh no. Doesn't seem to heal us. Okay. Let's save there again. You are in part of the forest. You feel scared. The trail goes north and east. Wish you could do something. Too bad. This place just has nothing to do. They're just like admitting it freely. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. Credits. You get a runtime error when trying to open the credits. About Quora is a production of Cypress Software. So there's probably a help file in like the games directory I could open. I'll do that after I'm done here. So we don't want to explore with our like tiny amount of health. So there's a demon that's just some guy's head. You are on a steep mountainside. An enchanted ghost guards the path to the north. A small boy appears to be stuck in the tree, screaming for help. The ghost warns you, don't go past me or loose the boy and suffer the consequences. Things to do, none. Hmm. We can use it, the open spell at the tree. You don't have enough time, the demon will attack. Hmm. Alright, let's engage the demon and inevitably die. Yep, we're dead. Yeah, that's a chorus. I think that's long enough spent on that. Now, I remember this. I remember Rat. It's like a little adventure game. I think this is quick and play too. Rat. Install Rat. You have successfully installed Rat. Okay. There it is. Rat. Oh, geez. Music is struggling there. I don't think that will be great. Hmm. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hmm. I'm thinking. Wondering if there would be something I could do to fix that. But oh well. Let's see. Stars, I know this. This is like a legit game. Like, Stars is like a really good 4X strategy game. Oh yeah, installers make your game official. If it doesn't have an installer, it's not an official game. This is a good one. Vinny's Tomb. And I say good as in interesting. Let's set up Vin. Vinny's Tomb, Chapter 1, version 2.0. Alright, install that. Vinny's Tomb. Let's launch that right away. Sound for this is working fine.
If you get distressed at any time, just remember, it's only a game.
It's only a game. Need the Evangelion wallpaper in the background for the full effect here. There we go. That sad Eiffel, the sea beastie from Edmonton. This seems like it might be just a little bit British. What's that? You now have a magnet. The inventory is just like a window way out here. Ooh. You have completed scene 1. Scene 2. You collect a sword. So can I go straight here? Oh no, the bridge collapsed. It just quits. Yeah, this is great.
Distressed at any time, just remember, it's only a game.
Grab that. Okay, you probably have to go around like this. That's what I'm guessing. The bridge collapsed. Fortunately, you have made it to the other side safely. Remember this passcode, Alvin. This is just a shitpost game. You have entered the underworld and completed scene 3.
You gently ride down on a cushion of air to the underworld. You do not have to wander far until you reach 2 party bots. These stationary robots had been fused together to guard and protect. They were programmed to throw pies at anyone entering the underworld during the war with the drunken-eyed sailors of Moldville. The war has been over for years, and Underworld has become a wealthy metropolis. Inside the Underworld city lies many lucrative franchises and taco stands. You know that your journey most likely lies around the outskirts of the Underworld city. Therefore, you will not have an opportunity to sample the fine dining establishments. Hi, this is Johnston Crybaby again for Vinny's Tomb. I'm gonna be the narrator. Hope you enjoy the game. I certainly don't. I mean, it's great, yeah.
Yeah, this humor is... It's very 90s.
Welcome to Underworld. You can get keen bargains on assorted undergarments.
That sounds just fine. I'm trying to find the key to Vinny's tomb. Can you help?
The key is rumored to have been hidden with the ancient Tibetan handkerchief.
Where should I start looking?
There's an old queer snake who lives in a pile of garbage. He may be able to help. He's not far from you.
Thank you. I'll try to find him.
All of us should aspire to be old queer snakes who live in a pile of garbage. It's a big life goal there. You cannot break or penetrate the metal walls. Metal, you say? Well, I have something for that. Well, that worked somehow. You now have the skull that oozes blood intermittently. Wonderful. That is exactly what I wanted to have in my pockets.
You must be the queer snake that the party bots told me about.
Actually, my brother is the queer one.
Where is he?
He went to Las Vegas for a gig. He's bigger than Wayne Newton.
Very interesting. I'm looking for a key to Vinny's tomb.
The key is with me. I'm keeping it for him. When he gets back from Vegas, he plans to find Vinny's tomb himself.
Would you consider selling or trading the key?
Sorry, it belongs to my brother. I cannot give it up without his permission.
You now have an overripe banana. You now have the glittery diamonds.
Will you trade the key for this banana?
What do I look like? I'm a snake, not a monkey.
That's a joke, I guess. What about this?
Trade the key for this diamond?
Diamonds are worthless in Underworld. Why do you think it was lying in the garbage?
Will you trade the key for this skull that oozes blood intermittently?
I vaguely recall my brother mentioning something about a skull. I better not make the trade, though. Are you threatening me?
Yes.
Go away before I lick you with my forked tongue.
Will you trade the key for this magnet?
That's a nifty magnet. However, I don't think I need one. The answer is no.
Okay, we got nothing this snake wants. Yeah, I know, right? It's got full voice acting. So this has got to go here, right? Yeah. Funland.
So sad. I thought this place was Funland.
That is the cruel irony.
Alien voice.
Why are you so sad?
He just found out that Johnny Osmond canceled his gig here. That's only part of the joke.
Tell me.
Yeah, dating yourself a little bit.
There's a monster who terrorizes us through the night.
That's terrible. Does he try and eat you?
He tells horrible one-liners and sings show tunes.
Oh no. God, that's the worst. You guys gotta get out of here.
He sounds like Leonard Cohen, and he sings at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That is bad.
You would like to ask the sad guys about Vinny's tomb, but they appear too upset to answer any questions. A metal box. There was an 8-ball in it. Okay. The alien spaceship is suspended high in the sky above Funland. Can't attack them. Can't skull them. You guys want a banana? No? Okay.
Hello! How are you this fine morning?
Where are you?
What's that? I can't see anyone there.
I am an invisible horse.
Invisible horse.
Why are you invisible?
The designer of this game can't draw horses.
The designer can't draw at all.
Yeah, breaking the fourth wall a little bit here.
Would you like to see how I look?
Not really. But go ahead.
What do you think?
I think you should stay invisible.
I guess you're right.
Do you know anything about Vinny's tomb?
According to legend, it's a tomb where a clown named Vinny and his band of chickens were buried 12 centuries ago.
The legend is wrong. There were no chickens.
Well, the chickens added some color to the story.
I need the key to Vinny's tomb. But the snake will not part with it.
That does not matter. I have a dozen keys to Vinny's dome.
You do?
Sure. That fool snake and his queer lounge king brother think they have a monopoly on Vinny's tomb keys. They don't know that I have amassed a collection of them, along with expensive trinkets from the Franklin Mint.
Would you please give me a key?
I'll give you one. $100.
You should probably do another take there.
I don't have any money.
Then you better get a job.
Where can I find a job?
There aren't any jobs here in Funland.
This is most irritating.
Wait a minute. There is a handsome reward out for the capture of that loud mountain beast.
What loudmouth?
The one that keeps us up all night singing Climb every mountain and can't help loving that man.
I've
Yeah.
this monster already. I guess I'll have to find it.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Grab some shades. You put the cool shades on. Nice. That feature should be in every game. You gotta be able to get cool shades. You gotta be able to put them on. Let's get out of this scene with its cacophonous music.
Excuse me. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake now, thanks to you.
You look very tired.
What do you expect? I've been singing and dancing all night long.
Are you the monster that keeps everyone awake at night?
Yes. What are you gonna do about it?
It's very rude of you to keep everyone in Funland up at night.
I don't care. It's my nature to sing, dance, and tell jokes at night.
Why?
Why do you think? I'm a nocturnal kind of beast.
Do you know anything about Vinny's tomb?
You know anything about Vinny's tomb?
I wrote a song about it. Do you want to hear it?
I guess so.
Then leave me alone and come back tonight. I'll sing it for you then.
I want to hear it now.
Listen, you little punk. I've had about enough of you. Wait a minute. I'll give you a CD of the song. You can hear it anytime.
Thanks. But I don't have a CD player.
That's tough. Go away.
Let's grab this.
Please. Don't. I'll stop singing at night if you leave me alone.
So, what's the lesson, kids? Horrific violence works. You have completed scene 10.
Word quickly spreads that you have stopped the beast from singing at night. After everyone in Funland has a good night's sleep, they give you a load of cash and a nicely written thank you note. You decide to use the money to buy the key from the ill-conceived horse. On the way to the horse's newly constructed hay shack and rib joint, you meet a frog on welfare. Still feeling like a philanthropist, you foolishly give the frog most of your money. Fortunately, you still have enough to buy a pair of underwear and cheese.
Yes, that's the most important priority. You gotta have underwear and you gotta have cheese. And that's just life. That's just how life works. Gotta have your underwear, gotta have your cheese.
You decide to buy a lottery ticket with your last dollar. Funland is a peachy place. You find that the creatures there are really kind and decent. You meet a monster snail who lets you stay at his hotel free of charge. In the morning, you are informed that the singing beast has moved to Australia. He will be performing at the Opera House 1 month a week. You're glad he made out okay. You are delighted when you win $500 in the lottery. You rush to find the horse and buy the key.
So basically, we spent all our money on a frog that was on welfare. And then we got a lottery ticket and won the lottery and got like all of it back. Okay. Give him a sack of money. Now the key to Vinny's tomb. Traveling for 30 more days, you come to a cliff. You realize you are desperately lost. You need to find a way to rise above Underworld and continue your exciting adventure. Suddenly, a nasty creature jumps from behind you. It pushes you off the cliff. That is a nasty creature. Oddly enough, you did not die. Instead, you landed on a strategically placed mountain of breakfast cereal. You discover a nearby train station. You hop aboard the train bound for an unknown destination. Being a low-budget game, we could not afford a real train, so you'll have to imagine it. That's scene 12. To cross the pit, use the sphere of light. It rests on the other side. You must wake it if you can. Then you can get a ride. You stretch the underwear over the forked skin in the ground. Now you have a neato slingshot device. Oh, we got a ball here. Let's use this. It's one way to cross the pit of fear.
Hello? Is this the entrance to Vinny's tomb? Allegedly, yes. No one knows how to get in. There are no doorways. The entrance must be a secret. I guess so. What's this gray thing I'm standing in front of? It's shaped a bit like a tombstone.
A tombstone, huh?
It's also a mystery. It is known as the Big Blood Rock. Don't ask me why. I have to go now. It's time to watch the PBS pledge break. It's nice meeting you.
This is like extremely dated humor. Gotta be the skull, right? You crush the skull that oozes blood against the big blood rock. The big blood rock opens. Okay. What do I do with that? Hmm. Hmm. I know, right?
That is also a mystery. It is known as the Big Blood Rock. Don't ask me why. I have to go now. It's time to watch the PBS pledge break. It's nice meeting you.
Hmm. Yeah, nothing seems to be working.
That is what I need. Hello. That is also a mystery. It is known as the Big Blood Rock.
Hmm.
Ask me why. I have to go now. It's time to watch the PBS pledge break. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah, nothing here is working. That's unfortunate. I don't think we can continue. Oh well. Spent a nice long time on that. That was Vinny's tomb. Alright, let's see. What else do we want to look at here? Bad toys. Give this a shot. Bad toys. This is tiny. Setup. Here we go. There's a sensitivity. I want it up a little bit. Get it on the biggest window possible. There we go. Yeah, this is like a Doom clone. A little too big. Get on the next biggest. There we go. Alright. We got a gun here. Not great at first-person shooters. I'll do my best here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Go in these. Is that all that's here? I guess it is. Movement feels pretty bad. Yeah, I can't hit this guy. Oh, seriously? Okay. Picked up a little bit of ammo for this. I think I'm going backwards there. And a little laugh. Yeah, this is where I want to go. Yeah, this is a pretty simple Doom clone. Definitely doesn't feel as good as Doom. But it does have, like, a little bit of art direction going for it, yeah. Got the shotgun. All right. Oh, okay. It's like a key card, I guess. Let's just keep going until we die here. Oh. I think there's some, like, walls that open up when you pick stuff up. Let's go back until we find what this key card goes to. Here we go. Aiming's not great here. Okay. I'm almost dead. See how much further we can get. Whoop. Something got behind me. Okay. Well, that's Bad Toys. Pretty competent FPS. Doesn't seem to have that much interesting going for it. But it looks okay. It plays not as good as Doom, but that's a pretty high bar. So let's see. So this has the Exile games. I want to show that off really quick. Let's see, where's the first one? Does this have the first one? Well, it doesn't really matter. Maybe in all. Nope. Okay, well, I'm gonna look at Exile pretty quick. We're gonna install it. So these games are pretty self-contained, but they are a series of role-playing games. I'm going to show it off really quickly. Audio wasn't great, but that's like the only music in the entire game, so... Welcome to the wonderful world of Exile Free. Okay. We're gonna skip that. Okay, we're going to use the default party here. So basically, this is a RPG. It's sort of based on Ultima. Several comfortable beds have been made up so that you can rest here as necessary. It's a nice gesture. Few people on the surface would be as polite. You step out of your quarters and into one of the many cavernous halls of Port Emergence. The corridors are eerily quiet. Only a small fraction of the troops that will be stationed here have arrived yet. Time to go get your orders. Yeah, this is Exile. So you can see there's a guy walking around here. We can talk to him. And you get a bunch of commands here. There are certain things you can always ask anybody. Look, name, job, buy, sell. But you can also use a parser to ask about pretty much anything. So I'm gonna ask Gordon about farts. You know anything about farts, Gordon? Gordon looks confused. So, when we look, you meet a young, scrawny man with short, sandy brown hair. He bows respectfully to you as you approach. So, greeting, adventurers. I am Gordon. What's your job? Well, I'm sort of the servant for the guest quarters. I sort of keep everything clean, prepare meals, that sort of thing. So you can, there's hyperlinks in chats. So you can click on words in the chat and you can sort of get more details about things, ask about them. He looks nervous. There's a bit of a problem with that. The fort is sort of not entirely ready, and I don't have the supplies up here to cook yet. Perhaps if you went to see Elisa, we can ask about Elisa. She runs the main kitchen in the southwest corner. She gives lots of food to anyone who asks. Okay, so we know that there's a kitchen in the southwest corner. And yeah, these are fairly open-ended games. You can do stuff in pretty much any order you want. Again, it's a lot like the Ultima games. In particular, I think they draw a lot from Ultima, like round 1 through 4-ish. A young live woman with dark skin moves lively around the room, performing various martial exercises. A vicious-looking curved sword is sheathed at her side. This person is clearly capable of being quite lethal. She walks over and gives you a stiff, sharp, not entirely respectful bow. I am Yun Mifo, the trainer for Fort Emergence. She looks at you with distaste. I am here to train soldiers to the best of my ability. I can also train others. She says others with great disdain. You can't help but guess her contempt is aimed at you. Yeah, okay. Give me that attitude. So you can't ask for training. But this generally is only useful when you actually have the points to train with. So you can improve statistics. It has pretty much what you'd expect. You got your basic stats, strength, dexterity, and intelligence, and pretty much everything else. So you've got the warrior skills, which are just the weapon skills. You have edged weapons, bashing weapons, pull weapons, thrown missiles, archery, and defense. In each game, some of them are useful, some of them not so much. So under magic, you got mage spells, which tend towards offense, and priest spells, which tend towards support. But both of these categories have spells that support you. Like mage has, like, some of their best spells are haste spells. And you got your other skills here, like disarming traps, lockpicking, assassination, which affects a critical strike, poison, and luck. You can poison and make poisons. So I'm not going to spend too long on this, but if we leave the fort here... Oh, there's a kitty cat. Okay, so we've got a little passage here. Who are you? This woman is quite young, probably in her mid-20s, yet she radiates power well beyond her years. She levels a piercing gaze at you. I am Mazundar, head mage of Fort Emergence. This fort is still painfully understaffed. However, if we have our way, it will soon be a great center of magical power. She grimaces, that is, if the Triad allows it. The Triad consists of the three greatest mages of Exile. They are in charge of all things magical. Unfortunately, they tend to not want to let power out of their control. For that reason, our resources are nowhere near what they could be. With exceptions. What are the exceptions? We're supposed to be training mages here, yet the Triad won't let us have the books to teach spells from. She grins mischievously. However, we managed to sneak a few things past them. We need those tomes after all. Mazundar thinks and then slowly shakes her head. I'm sorry, but it's too much of a risk to say more. If certain things were known, it would cause us great trouble. Okay, what's your job? Okay, we've learned about all that. This room is magically kept hot and humid and is filled with a refreshing plant smell. The north is a wide variety of flora, neatly organized and ready for careful study by the fort mages. So yeah. The NPCs tend to wander pretty far. Once you open doors, they just get out and run all over the place. Okay. So we're out in the fort here. Little courtyard. And let's see if I remember how to get out. I think it's to the north. Yeah, we're gonna go outside and try to get into a fight if we can. Here we go. I think this is the exit. Yeah, here we are. We're out in the overworld now. You can take a rest. Look around. Port emergence. So there are two ways you can go from the start. You can either go directly up to the surface, or you can explore a little bit of the underground before you go up there. So right now we're doing the latter. You stand on a large stone bridge built to carry troops and supplies across the river to Fort Emergence. Soon an army will cross here in hopes of carving out area for the exiles on the surface of the earth. To the north, you see a huge open cavern, dotted with recently built towns and settlements. Populated with exiles recently teleported from far below. Okay, Millennium Cyborg. Thanks for being here. Have a great, final night of the weekend. Okay, let's see if we can get into a fight here. I'm looking for encounters. This is a friendly patrol, so they won't want to fight us. If we stray from the path here, we might be able to find stuff. Yeah, here we go. This corridor is very silent and eerie, dotted as it is by all manner of totems and signs bearing dire warnings. This must be a strong group of bandits indeed if they can display their position so blatantly. So this is the bandit camp. Pretty typical fantasy fare. And here we can cast some light. Get a little bit of better view of what's going on. Oh, there's somebody here. Oh no, they can hit us through the windows. That sucks for us. Alright, go into fight mode. And let's fight stuff. So you can move around your characters. You have a certain amount of action points you can use. So I try to hit this guy. Miss. I can fire on him with this guy's bow. And this character has mage spells. So I can cast them all from this menu here. It's very handy. So let's see, what can I use to blow up this guy? Let's try flame. It deals 7 damage to him. And this guy is a sort of hybrid caster. So he's got flame too. So there we go. And we're gonna run here, so I'm gonna turn off combat. Of course, we'll still get pelted as we move. Yeah, like that. But we can pick stuff off the ground to get that gold. Oh, I didn't see this guy. So as you can see, weapons start off being very unreliable here. Like, I'm not hitting this guy with any of my weapons. But that changes as you get higher level. Spells are what's going to carry you through these levels. They're very consistent and reliable. But when you level up weapon skills, they do get better. Okay, I think that's a good demonstration of what the Exile games are like to play. So we're gonna quit that. Now, let's see. I want to think if there's anything. I haven't played before. I don't remember what this is. Tasholiwa. Let's give it a shot. Tasholiwa. Tasho. Anasaji Tasholiwa. Enter the fold. Spooky skeleton. You must register it after 21 days of evaluation. Remember these evaluations? Nobody ever deletes stuff after this, especially if it's WinZip. That's the big one. Everyone has a copy of WinZip that they have used well beyond the evaluation period. Very, very few people know anything about Tasholiwa. Actually, it's not hard to learn. In fact, it's quite easy. Before you jump in headfirst, though, can we give you a short introduction to get started? Yeah, sure, why not? During the tutorial, all the explanations will appear in this area. Okay. There are Anasazi facts too. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is a board game, not an adventure game. Okay. North yellow, blue west, south red, and east white. Yeah, it seems like it. Actually, the central stone represented the mountain in which a cave or a hole had allowed the inhabitants of this world to escape by climbing a bamboo pole. The lower world, which was either filled with wickedness, Hopi legend, or rapidly being flooded, Navajo legend. Here, I'll take the top of the mountain, and you can peer into the underworld. Yeah, it seems like it's based on a First Nations game. So you throw your free stick dice against the central stone and move your horse around the circle of stones according to the throw value. So here's the dice. Okay. So this seems really interesting, but I don't really have the brain power to learn a board game rule set right now. But that's really cool. I'm glad that exists. Okay, let's see. Inside world. Underneath an ordinary looking college dormitory, a mad scientist is making master bugs using radiation. Get them before they bug you. Okay, I'll give that a shot. Don't remember what this one was. Inside. Hmm. Uh, this only plays in the 256 color mode. Hmm. Let's try that. Uh, maybe that will work. Nah. Okay, it looks like we don't have access to color quality we need. That is unfortunate. Quinzar's Caverns and Caplocks. Yeah, this is in all caps. We have to try that. Where did that get installed to? Here we go. Quinzar's Caverns. Even the folder is in caps. So this was 775 by Peter Locke. You move around. You have entered a magic shock trap, which causes 4 damage. Did not disarm a dart trap. It activates and does free damage. Hey, Rika the Ice Princess. Yeah, we checked out Exile for a bit earlier. The third game specifically. Yeah, there's a silver ring in here. So let's get that. Yeah, room with a low ceiling here. Room with a smooth stone floor and walls. An oak desk is here. There's a copper ring here. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Cave troll is here. We'll probably die to this, but let's give it a shot. Got miss, miss. Hit for 5, doing 4. Guess the armor reduces our damage there. Yep, there we go. I figured that would happen. You have been slain. I love these somewhat intricate role-playing systems that just have like these totally garbage user interfaces. This is like so 90s. Really great. Ooh, Entombed. I remember this being like pretty good. Entombed. Let's do the setup. See to me. This is a funny installer. I've never seen an installer like this. Okay. Let's go. Entombed. Oh. That sucks. Another thing that needs 256 colors. And our very real computer can't accommodate that. That stinks. We'll find a way to resolve that because we might be doing things like this in the future. Zombie Castle. I'm in the mood for some zombies. Let's give that a shot. Zombie Castle. Z share. Look at that art. Oh, there it goes. The organ. Level 1. Enter at your own risk. Okay. Here we go. We got a little bow and arrow there. Burp, burp, burp. Get that steak. Whoop. Oh, there's a back up here. Okay. This is one of those games where things touch you and you just die. Here we go. It's hidden doors. You collapse on the floor. Better luck next time, you wimp. Insulting me. You got a high score of 103. Enter your name. Okay. Real house. Here we go. Yeah, that's Zombie Castle. It's one of those games. Let's see, what else jumps out here? This is an adventure game. I remember this. Visit us at the Family Games Web Center. www.familygames.com. It's probably something else now. Okay. Uncle Julius and the Anywhere Machine. Where'd that end up? Here we go. The Anywhere Machine. So, registration information for this. Yeah, I bet they've long lost that domain. Okay, we're evaluating. Welcome to Uncle Julius and the Anywhere Machine. Like, begin the adventure. Greetings. I just got off the phone with you-know-who, and they say you can come and spend a couple of weeks at my house whenever you like. I hope it'll be soon. I'm in the middle of some rather interesting experiments that I'm sure you won't want to miss. The bus from the train station will bring you right past my door. The driver will tell you to get off. See you soon, I hope. Love, Uj. You're riding on a bus on your way to visit that famous scientist and adventurer, your own Uncle Julius. The Uncle Julius residence. Let's get off there. Here's the old house at last. Probably inside working in his laboratory. You may as well just go in. Burp, burp, burp. Sliding on over. What?
Oh.
Oh. Are you serious? Oh, okay. 2141. There we go. That's how you do it. Uncle Julius spends most of his time in his laboratory, the second door on the left. It's in a separate building so that he doesn't accidentally blow up his house. So, has that happened before? What about the first door? What's in there? This is where Uncle Julius comes to write up his results after a long day in the laboratory. So, with his computer. This computer was designed and constructed by Uncle Julius himself. If his advanced software were sold in stores, it would mean curtains for windows. You have to use a little mouse. That's funny. Science Factopedia. Okay. You got science facts there. Test drive machine. Visit Waymaker. Oops. Guess we can't edit. Lab notes. So many worlds to explore. Oh yeah, that is like a steampunk zip drive, isn't it? Whoa. So many worlds to explore. The difficulty is to find the right codes for the machine. I found the first almost immediately, 16222. Though the world it leads to is not a very cheerful place. Others have proven harder to find, yet I am convinced that the new techniques I am trying will soon bear fruit. To this point, however, the only additional code I've been able to learn is... error. Of course. Okay. So we're pretty much set there. Got a number. Attractive oil painting of a safe. On even closer examination, you see that there are tiny hinges as if it were made to swing out from the wall.
Oh.
There's a safe behind the safe. And it's another special electronic lock.
Oh.
I bet the screensaver here means something. Yeah. 5441
Oh.
Hmm. Hmm. Need a free somewhere. Hmm. There we go. Got it. These are like tricky state machine puzzles. Hmm. So that's a homing device. And here's one ducat. Hello. I knew you would eventually figure out how to open the safe if you had to. The fact that I'm not here probably means I've landed in some kind of trouble on my trip to Inamika. I hope you don't mind coming to the rescue. Take the belt with the homing device on it. You'll need it to operate the machine. Take the coin too. It's called a ducat, rhymes with bucket. And it seems to be accepted on most worlds. Sorry, I only have one, spent the rest. Love, Uj. Oh, hey, there's something here. Ah, it's a remote Factopedia. So let's go into the lab here. Let's not break the equipment. Map of the world.
Ah.
Oh. This machine would appear to be a more advanced version of one of Uncle Julius's most renowned inventions, the Transdimensional Interlocator, or TDIL. What happens if we press that? Oh, we just get sent there. Welcome to Inimica, a town where if you break the law will break you. Even the most minor of crimes is taken seriously here. Littering, for instance, brings a 10-year sentence without TV privileges. There's some news here. This is the latest edition of Inimica's favorite daily newspaper, the Evening Tattler. Strangely enough, the lead story today is about Uncle Julius. They arrested Uncle Julius for being suspicious. No, seriously? You have to pay for it before you can use it?
Thank you.
Okay. A mysterious alien known only as Uncle Julius was arrested on the Inimica town square today on suspicion of behaving suspiciously in a public place. A police spokesman said the man's sophisticated disguise, dark glasses, a heavy beard, and a wool cap are clear evidence of criminal intent. Only in America, right? Witnesses claim that the rascally alien appeared from nowhere and was unable to account satisfactorily for his presence in Inamica. The criminal faces a prison sentence of up to 18 months if convicted. His belongings, including an unusual cane with a silver handle, will be sold at the next public auction. According to government officials, any funds raised in the auction will be used to support the development and implementation of strict new laws as usual. Figures. Oh, there's a contest. Yes, it's another one of our famous word square puzzles. You already know the rules, so fire away. Can you be the first to figure it out and win today's fabulous prize? The word you need to make is orca. Hmm. Oh, okay. A little thing here. There we go, I got it. Does that not count? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, hold on. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, it's right there. I made it. Why doesn't it count? Like, does it have to be up top? Over here? Yeah, let's try to bring it over here. Yeah, that doesn't work. Hmm. Works. Hmm. Maybe we need to have all of these in here as well before it will count. No? I got the word. It's right there. Orca. Are you for real? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing how I'm supposed to do this if that didn't count. Maybe it expects it to be in a different place. And that doesn't work either. Hey. Hmm. Animal carvings.
Hmm.
Oops, we read a sign.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
All rules are enforced, all excuses are ignored, all warnings are final. Do not smell the flowers, keep off grass. Beware of dog, trespassers will be punished. Welcome to the Inamica Municipal Jail. We hope you enjoy your visit. However, there is absolutely nothing to do here. As you can see, our visiting hours are somewhat limited. Visiting hours 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Afternoons only. Just last week, they brought in a man they caught dropping a candy wrapper on the floor in the movie theater. Oh no, that's terrible. Hmm. So he's corrupt. Of course he is. Well,
Oh. Uh-huh.
we gotta solve this puzzle in order to move on. But it's not solving when I solve it. It was very annoying. Like, I solved it. Look, Orca. It's right there. Man. It was messed up. Okay. Well, that's the anywhere machine. Whew. Okay. So let's see what do we want to do next? Oh, let's do Castle of the Winds. That's a good one. This is a roguelike. Castle 1. Castle of Winds Part 1, A Question of Vengeance. Start a new game here. You can choose our gender. I'm gonna be female gender. And I'm gonna make a balanced, strong, and smart character. It'll be Noemi. Because that's who I am. Noemi. And we get to learn a spell at level 1. We're gonna go for Magic Arrow. Basic spell. At the temple, we can remove bad things. And over here, we have the blacksmith. I used to like to, get a weapon that costs around 1,470. So the short sword. Buy that, replace my dagger with it, and sell the dagger back. Let's see, I think there is... Yeah, and with that you can buy some, like, bracers and gauntlets with what you have. And with that you got some basic equipment going. And this is a general store. Has all sorts of neat stuff in it. So it's good to buy a cheap belt here. Because later on you can put like usable items on that, and you can use your items in the fields. Because you see, you need to have your items in your free hands or in a belt in order to be able to use them. So having a belt is really useful. Okay. So this is a sage. They'll identify stuff. And this is a junk store where you sell all the stuff you get in the dungeons. This is the farm. These are both locked. Okay. So as we head out, we can go over here. And some plot happens. You gaze once more at the charred ruins of the farm where you were raised. You buried the blackened skeletons of your godparents in the remains of the garden they loved. But you can't bury the anger which still seethes at the thought of how they died. Grimly, you vow that nothing will prevent you from avenging their deaths. The marauders pillage the farm quite thoroughly. Nowhere in the ruins can you find the amulet left you by your true father, whose dying words whispered to your godfather were supposedly of its importance to you, of how it could lead you to your fortune and great glory, but only if you proved your worth. Your godparents had promised it to you for your 18th birthday. Now you have neither godparents nor birthright, and your birthday has just passed. The search for clues in the rubble finds only a confused trail of footprints leading north, towards the mountains. Many of the footprints seem much too large to have come from the boots of bandits or soldiers. You look north, wondering, where might the amulet be by now? To whom must you prove yourself, and how? So yeah, that's pretty much the entire story of the game. That's pretty much all you get. At least until you get through this little dungeon. And to use special directional keys here. There we go. I don't have a numpad on this keyboard, so it makes some games like this a little tough. But fortunately, Castle of Winds does have directional keys that are on letter keys. So I can do this somewhat. So we killed a kobold, we got some armor. And we can go into our inventory and equip this. This is a little free set of armor you will always get every single time you run this game. But aside from this floor, stuff tends to be randomized. And I got hit pretty hard by that rat there, so I'm gonna rest. There we go. There's another one down there. Got him. And there will be another little guy up here. Yeah, there you are. Oh, we got killed by it. It's a very common occurrence. Killed by a goblin. So yeah, that's Castle of Winds. A nice, simple little roguelike. It doesn't have that super complicated going on. It's just go into the dungeon, kill stuff, get loot, run back to town, identify everything you got, sell some things, buy some things, go back in the dungeon, rinse and repeat until you resolve it, until you get to the end and complete your objective there. And then you go on to the next one. So yeah, it's a pretty good game. I've managed to play it to the end before. Not only this episode, but the second one too. But that was a pretty long time ago now. Okay, do we want to try anything else here? Dare to Dream. This is a funny one. Because this was made by somebody you might recognize. Was it D2D or Dare to Dream that starts it? I'm guessing this. An epic mega games production, Dare to Dream, designed by Cliff Bleszinski of Game Syndicate Productions. You might recognize that name. Good old Cliffy B. Nah, we're not going to use easy mode. And no, we don't need help. The controls are pretty simple here. Just an adventure game. And you look into the scene here. Alleys full of garbage, such as newspapers, boxes, and banana peels. Take the piece of rubber. Strange rubber object has boofs written on the side and a string attached to it. Well, there's some conspicuous underwear here, so let's grab that. Okay. Boof's Bar and Auto Repair. That's a strange combination of services there. Let's see what's up here. There's a bar here. Nobody seems to be here. Opening the store won't do anything for us. There ain't nobody here. We gotta go for now. This is a little weird. I remember this having like a little bit of music. Maybe a different version has music. No one's inside the boat. Sides of the pipe are caked with grime. You want nothing to do with the pipe. Okay. Let's go over here. Peering into Vinny's reveals that no one's inside. Is this his tomb? Is this Vinny's tomb? Okay, the only other place to go is down here. We can't fit in there though. I'm trying to think. Trying to remember. So you gotta do something. These cones are nothing compared to the ones in the window. Which window? And that one? Let's have another look in here quick. You can't fit in such a small hole. So I don't get tips. Nothing in here. Crack cola. Yeah, I don't recall what to do here. I'm gonna start over on easy mode, see if that helps. Alright. So we get a little help here. A piece of rubber and some underwear. Okay. Simply double click it. I can do that. Okay, this time there's a guy here with burps. Whoa, that was a loud one. Apparently. Oh. We have something that a helium tank will help with. Boop. This door is open. We got Boof here. Let's talk to Boof. We got a beautiful user interface here. Where am I? In my bar. Where do you think? Disneyland? Is this a dream or what? Let's get brilliant. Actually, yes and no. You see, your overactive imagination is starting to come to life. You gotta put a cap on it or something bad might happen. Are you for real? What a cement head. No, but if you don't control your dreams, I will be. Not to mention a lot of other characters, friendly and unfriendly. Find a way to stop this from happening, or he might come through. Bye. I'm gonna take this jar of jelly. I will relieve Boof of his jelly. Okay. Go over here. To the sewers. Oh, wonderful. Waste. Oh, you know what I bet will cover this? Fucking underwear. You step on the underwear to look inside the barrel, which reveals a shotgun. Guess you could say that's a double-barreled shotgun. Okay, continue in the sewers. Starcipius. What are you up to here? What you drinking? An antacid solution I mixed up just this morning. Had a long night last night, yes sirree. What do you know about the other side of the sewers? There's a windmill yonder, and beyond that's a chasm with one heck of a rickety bridge. Beware though, 'cause in that there windmill is one big flying rodent. Have you ever heard of Zone 66 or solar winds? Of course, who hasn't? There are two unbelievable new games from that number uno shareware game company, Epic Mega Games. You might know them now as Epic Games, but back in the day they were big into shareware. And a little propeller here. Oh no, it just looks like one. It's actually like a pipe. Okay, got a nice little windmill here. Got a bat. Hmm. Let's see. Bridge. Fall into the chasm below. Not going swimming quite yet. Alright. There's clearly some things we're missing here. Let's head on over to this side of things. Well, if we blow this, boom. You blast the window out with the gun, hoping no one heard the shot. Something flies out of the smokestack and lands in the water. Hmm. Do we have anything that will help with that? Hmm. Yeah, I don't think we have anything that'll help there. He looks a might bit too strange for you to talk to. Let's shoot him. You got no reason to shoot Boof. You want a skull? Hmm. Oh, I think I remember something. I think you use this. Uh-huh. You can float to the roof up here. Go in here. Uh-huh. Poems by Jessica Craven. It's probably a real offer. Hmm. Is there anything in the stack of papers? Yeah, I see something. It's a psalm. You take the cross and attempt to wear it, but it burns your neck. You hastily pocket it instead. We got a cross. Okay, I think I know what to do with that. Burp, 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 burp. Let's use this here. Boom. You hold across, the refraction creates a pattern in the floor, revealing a small portal. Oh dear. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people are impaled on sticks. The entire scene looks like a giant forest from afar. Occasionally you see one twitch or sway in the breeze as if alive. That's a little bit of a tone shift. Okay. See what's here. Terry, your best friend in the whole world. Terry, what are you doing here? Just wandering around. Odd place, is it not? All these animals, buildings, and people. Is this a dream? It seems awfully real. I don't know. I think it is, but can I ask you what you're doing in my dream? Is this my dream or yours? I thought it was mine. Don't tell me you're not a figment of my imagination. You're dreaming this too? This is very weird. I hope I find a way out of here soon. I'll call you when I wake up, okay? Bye. This gate leads out to your bedroom. You attempt to enter the gate, but it sends a bolt of electricity through your body, throwing you back. So what's that expecting me to do? Maybe I need this. There we go. Womb. You remain awake for the remainder of the night with a horrible feeling of being watched. The next day, Terry calls you over to show you something he found behind you. Didn't have time to read that, but okay. So that's the first volume of Dare to Dream. I just swapped to the easy mode because I couldn't figure out the normal mode. But yeah, that's the whole first volume on easy mode. Yeah, pretty interesting game. Given it's by the guy who would later become really infamous as Cliffy B. But here we have his humble adventure game. Okay. So I think we have time for one more. Let's do Mansion Murders. I think this was an okay one. It's like Clue, if I remember right. Evaluate it. Dano Software 1998. You are in the foyer facing north. You found nothing. Kurt S. adjourned. Mr. Newt guilty had a motive. So major crime is dead. So I guess crime went way down. And Mr. E had an opportunity. Okay. We knifed down, didn't have a motive. Misdemeanor, didn't have a motive. Okay. Nothing here. Misdemeanor didn't have a motive. Already got that information. The axe is in the master bedroom. Major crime didn't have a motive. Oh, of course he didn't. He's dead. Razors in the game room. Oh, of course he didn't. He's dead. Ioto confessed didn't have a motive. Man, everything's locked. Rob M. Blind has been murdered. There we go. There's the key. There's the knife. There's the razor. Robin Blind says, "Go away, I'm dead." Kurt S. adjourned. M. Newt guilty. Didn't have an opportunity. That's all the information you have. Nah, Mr. E's murdered now. There's the axe. Major crime says, "Go away, I'm dead." Only Gall didn't have an opportunity. Kurt S. adjourned didn't have an opportunity. Major crime didn't have a motive. Of course he didn't. He's dead. Okay, Mr. E says, "Go away, I'm dead." Okay. So let's see. Where's our info? Hmm. I suspect Burton F. Proof. With the axe. After a long investigation. You didn't solve the case. Wait. I got the right guy but the wrong weapon. He escaped with the garrote. Okay. Well, that's Mansion Murders. Like Clue without the board game stuff. Pretty simple, not terrible. It's okay at what it's trying to do. Okay. What will we do? Pie Bill. Let's do Pie Bill. Where'd that end up? Hmm. Well, I don't see it. More F's. More F made like a ton of games. Not all of them good. We're gonna try this one. Cybertris. $16 by $36. This isn't a Tetris block. It's like a fucking circle. Hmm. Yeah, this is just Tetris. I'm not seeing any of the funky features. It's just like Tetris with really weird pieces sometimes. Try to fit this in here. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Hmm. This one's like made of fire. Oh, it's a bomb. Look out. A bomb. Oops. Meant to move that one over.
Cool.
Cool. This is very slow so far. All right. Here we go. That gives us some more space there. So there's some tactical thought that goes into how to deploy those bombs. It does add another little layer to things. Let's see. Want this one to be flat on the bottom. Oops, I wanted that one over. Eyeballing stuff with this like weird background is a little hard. Bump.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Starting to get a little Tetris brain to you. But wow, those are weird pieces. Jeez.
Cool.
Cool. Hmm. I don't really want... Oh, I'm gonna mess my stuff up. Oh well. Hmm. Oh, there's a really weird one coming up. Big old block here. Blocky McBlockhead. Okay, before it ends this, I want to see what sound effects it makes when you lose.
You came in first place.
Oh, nice. Grill house. Just like that. Perfect. Got our name in lights. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh. When you quit, it sends you to a Mahjong game. No thanks.
Please honor our hard work. Call now and order this fantastic game.
The Jong CD. Okay, that's Moraph Cybertris. Moraph was like really prolific around that time. He had like a game in every imaginable genre. He had a dungeon crawler. He had all this stuff here. Cyber Dice, Cyber Pinball, Radiation. There's like Moraph's Escape Ad, which was like Load Runner, I think. But yeah, made a ton of stuff. So we gotta close off with something amusing, and I think I remember something that will serve that purpose. Yeah, Gunsmoke. Let's go for it. Where do you get installed to? There you are. You have successfully installed Gunsmoke. Here we go. You've just robbed a bank. You feel sorry about what you have done, but it is after the fact. You cross the line now, and there's no turning back. As you try to escape, gunslingers are popping up everywhere to try to take you out. In order to survive, you must kill them all. Do this by clicking your mouse on them. Oh no. The audio is struggling here. Yeah, the problem is I don't have any clue where to start on that, because this is a totally normal PC I got here, and I have no clue what about the MIDI is causing it to hitch. on the plus side, this chaos means I won't get copyright strikes for any of this definitely not licensed music. Yeah. Okay. That's what it sounds like. It's just crashing and burning on me. You manage to escape with another fugitive in a covered wagon. However, you cannot escape the head gunslinger. Use a spacebar to fire a boomerang at the boss. You only have 50 boomerangs left and must hit him 35 times. Good luck. Oh no.
Game over.
Okay, that's Gunsmoke. Another click and play masterpiece there. Okay. So I think that's a good place to end the stream for tonight. Thank you all for coming with me on this journey through Shareware CD. And yeah, had some there was a good mixture, I think, there of interesting stuff, good stuff, bad stuff, just a whole big mixture of everything. Liked the voice acting in Vinny's Tomb. That gets a special award from me. Excellence in voice acting in a Windows 3.1 game. And let's see, what else did I like here? I sort of liked how Chorus was just like doing its own thing. Like, it didn't care about conventions. It just made like this adventure RPG game with Windows UI elements. And they just said, yeah, this is the game. I sort of respect that on like a level of someone who likes games who did that sort of thing. But yeah. Yeah, 98 to 2003. So what kinds of games would those be? Like Flash stuff was just starting around then, I think. Like really getting off the ground. And I think people were getting a little bit more skilled with like the Click series. But yeah, that is Cosmi's 1000 Best Windows Games. We only got through a little selection of them, but I think it was like a pretty representative sample. And I just want to say quick, I'm going to close my very real PC here. And yeah, I think that this era is still being kept alive a little bit by a small community, not super active anymore, I don't think, but people still post on it and stuff. It's called Glorious Trainwrecks. There are a lot of people there who are sort of click and play veterans, and they just like produce these amateur games that aren't really good, but at the same time are like, they have this spark that a lot of games from indie to pro just don't have so much anymore. And yeah, so the site is I'll post the link in chat. And yeah, from what I've seen, there's some good quick and play multimedia fusion stuff going on there. They don't use specific engines. Like, there's things from all sorts of different engines, but they're like one of the few sites where people are like actively doing quick and play stuff. So like, I'm looking at the sidebar with the newest games right now, and like, hold on, I can get this on my 1080p view if I can. Just a little bit. And I need to camp this on my window. Hold on, it's not getting the right window. Here we go. Okay, so I'm looking on the Glorious Trainwrecks website now, and on the newest games on the sidebar, one of the first things I see is Xena in the Garden of Cheese. And if that isn't like a great premise, I don't know what is. This is by FizzHog. A little thing made for Grid Grind 2021 from Endless Garden, Xena, and Cheese. I went very literal with the themes. So yeah, that's the sort of stuff on here. Like, if you look into it, there's like stuff made in Click and Play. Some of the people here use Godot engine. Yeah, see, here's a driving game made in Click and Play. So they use a lot of engines, but generally the same sort of appeal. It's like train wrecks, but they're glorious. They have personality. They buck conventions in different ways. You got stuff like Justice Mustache Returns. Yeah, like, there's like a gold mine of things here that would be like great to stream for like just 10 minutes at a time, like make a little gong show out of it or whatever, where you do it for like a little bit, move on to the next one. Just have a good time playing some glorious train wrecks. Yeah, okay. So I think that's all I have for tonight's stream. It was fun doing that today. I liked going through this. It was a little bit nostalgic for me. I had this CD growing up, so it's nice to revisit this stuff. A lot of this I remembered. Some of it I didn't. Like, some of it was like new to me again, and that's like really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and have a great rest of the evening. New week starts tomorrow, and I hope you have a great one. Goodbye for now, and I will be back on Tuesday. We'll be getting back into Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Goodbye.